Good morning, Asa. Welcome to a Tuesday morning video. And I just gotta say a few things up front. One, I really enjoyed your German video. Very good editing. I bet Miss Rombauer loved it. Two, football is pretty freaking great right now, isn't it? Can't wait till the Bears and the Packers play. We'll see who's really on top here. Not that I'm that cocky, because next week we play New Orleans. Anyway, today I finally bought the Super Mario 3D collection pack, yada yada yada, and figured I could also talk a bit about it and throw in my 2 cents. So we called, and we decided to do that 2-part series, and I said I would do a video about frickin' pirating, because I'm an idiot. Of course I said that. Pirating is an interesting subject because I feel like the people who want to pirate are going to pirate. They have their reasons for it, right? So this video is not I'm against pirating, because I am in general, but I do want to say that I feel like pirating isn't acceptable because it's in protests. I feel like too often people are saying, well, what X game company is doing is unfair, so I'm going to pirate the game instead of buying it. If you don't like a game or a practice that the developers used to make it, I feel like you just shouldn't buy or play the game. One, by playing it, you're giving it good press, and especially if it's online, right? You're still adding to their numbers in a way. But two, it's just, if you're going to steal, just steal. You know? Don't try and make it it's not a righteous cause. If you don't support a game, if you don't support a company making a game, just don't buy the game. It's that simple. Partaking in the game is almost just as bad a crime as playing the game if you don't like the practices. If you're angry enough that you wouldn't pay for the game, you wouldn't pay the people who made the game in order to enjoy it, then you shouldn't play it at all, I think. I don't like using your belief system as an excuse to do wrong, because then you can just say any game, a developer had to work overtime. One developer worked an hour of overtime, so I'm not buying the game. I'm going to pirate it. And bam, you just save $60. And on the other hand, I feel like it really downgrades your whole argument. Pirators have always existed. And since they've always existed, they haven't really been listened to, because it's not something new. If no one ever pirated and then people start pirating a game in protest, it would raise eyebrows. The companies would listen, people would listen, pay attention, but that's not how it is. They've always existed. So by being someone who just pirates, and you might have a righteous claim, but everyone else will look at you and say, you're just pirating the game. If you actually just don't buy the game in protest, I think that gives you a much stronger claim to the righteous side, because now it's not, their opinion is just them saying to themselves, so that way they can feel okay not paying for a game. All of a sudden it becomes, their opinion is much more substantial, I think, and seems much more real to anyone who is trying to figure it out. Anyway, I'm saying this in context of the Super Mario 3D game because I just bought it and I'm excited to play Sunshine. And I just think it's, so many people have been saying that this game is bad practices, which, whatever. And then they're saying they're just going to go pirate all the games, which is just, don't get me wrong, I'm not coming this from a place of everyone needs to stop pirating. I know it's going to happen. I just think it doesn't have any of the moral standing people like to pretend and masquerade that it has. And in reality, it's just people don't want to pay $60 for a game. So they don't. I guess the moral of the story is pirating's bad. And Asa, I'll see you on Wednesday.